Hi everyone, and welcome to You'll Remember This. Today's story comes from the world of Black Mirror, but this time, Eulogy, one of the newest episodes, isn't your typical tech gone wrong dystopia. It's quieter, more personal. What if you could step into your own memories? What if every photo became a place you could walk through, a moment you could hear, feel, and relive? Imagine a world where technology allows you to step into your own photographs, not just to view them. You're in the scene. The captured moments unfold like movie sets. You can walk around, feel the ambience, observe details up close. You dive into memory. You confront your past. You face yourself. In Black Mirror's Eulogy, this idea becomes a haunting journey through the stories we tell ourselves. It invites us to rethink what we've cherished, rewritten, or tried to forget. So, here's the setup. A man named Philip is asked to use a digital chip to access his memories and write a eulogy for Carol, a woman who broke his heart in his 20s. The chip lets him jump into old photographs, literally step inside, and explore the reconstructed scenes, combining live action with CGI. But for Philip, nostalgia has already curdled. Whatever good memories he had of Carol are gone. He erased them himself. In every photo, her face is scratched out. He can't even remember what she looked like. Guided by the eulogy program, Philip walks through each photo trying to reassemble the lost details of each moment. Piece by piece, the memories that have been distorted start falling back into place. What unfolds isn't really about technology, it's about regret, about the shadow of memory. Now, let's turn our focus to a recent BBC article that called Eulogy the most heartfelt and quietly devastating episode ever. There were tons of comments like, "It had me sobbing," and "I mean heavy fat tears." Eulogy shattered me. I can't stop thinking about it. It was the most heartbreaking episode of the season. The emotional weight of Eulogy is no coincidence. Charlie Brooker, creator of Black Mirror, told Rolling Stone, "It's somebody using technology to revisit the past and come out with a slightly different perspective and put some ghosts to rest." He also shared that the episode was deeply personal. He had recently lost his father, and having to read the eulogy at the funeral made the story even more meaningful. Perhaps that's why the story hit so hard, because while the tech part is fictional, the emotions it stirs up are very real. It makes us wonder, can we really trust our own memories? The answer is often no. Memory isn't a tape recorder. It's an ongoing reconstruction. Sometimes we remember how we felt more than what actually happened. Sometimes we change the story to protect ourselves, to justify something, or to make someone the villain. And every time we recall an event, we reshape it through the lenses of our current emotions, beliefs, and past experiences. The more we revisit those moments, the more the story shifts. We're not lying. But when you're the main character in your own story, being neutral is almost impossible. Our bias was there from the start. And that brings us back to Black Mirror's Eulogy. It captures something deeply human. We want closure. But like Philip, most of us are trapped in a maze of memory. We drift away from what really happened and sink into the darker corners of our minds. In real life, we rarely get the chance to uncover the truth and finally rest in peace. Now, here comes the fun part. You'll remember this. Phrases that stick. let's take a look at some powerful expressions from the episode and the BBC article. Let's begin with Dystopian anthology. This means a series made up of different dark futuristic stories. Dystopian refers to a world where things have gone wrong. Freedom is lost, tech takes over, and people feel trapped. Anthology means a series of separate stories. So a dystopian anthology, like Black Mirror, is a show where each episode explores a different disturbing future. Next, let's talk about Distort. From the line, how digital gadgets might distort and even end life for humans. To distort something means to twist or change it so much that it's no longer true. It can describe how memory shifts over time, or how technology alters what we see and believe. Another powerful one, be shattered by. When viewers said they were shattered by Eulogy, they meant it left them emotionally broken. It goes beyond being sad. It's used when something hits you so deeply that you feel cracked open. Then there's heartbreaking yet fantastic. This describes something that hurts but is so well done that you are glad you experienced it. It's painful but powerful. Let's look at Put Some Ghosts to Rest. It's not about real ghosts. It's a metaphor for unresolved pain. To put ghosts to rest means to let go of the memories or regrets that haunt you. Here's one that stood out to me. This nostalgia has curdled. Normally, nostalgia feels warm and comforting, but when it curdles, it turns sour, like spoiled milk. It means those memories now feel bitter, twisted, or hard to look back on. And finally, a bittersweet moment of cathartic acceptance. This phrase captures what happens when we face our pain, release it, and find a way to move on. It hurts, but it's also healing. Cathartic means letting out something that needed to be released. Bittersweet describes a feeling that holds both sorrow and relief. And that's it for today's topic. We learned some interesting English phrases. I hope you will remember them. You'll find all the expressions in the description, along with a link to the BBC article. If this spoke to you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on You'll Remember This.